We're only just halfway through 2022, and we've already experienced a whirlwind of tragedy this year. It's been floods, it's been war, it's been fire, it's been all kinds of disasters. And we hardly have a chance to absorb the impact of these individual dramas before the next one hits. This is a story about an accident that occurred in March of 2022, affecting an elderly couple, Jack and Dolly Gitelson, both 75, and how 6 months later they're still being severely impacted by a tragedy that occurred. Over the next couple of minutes, I'm going to explain to you A, what happened, and B, how you can help me to help them through this BackaBuddy campaign. At approximately 1900 on the 8th of March 2022, Jack Gitelson, a member of the Rand Symphony Orchestra, was on his way to a rehearsal. His journey took him via Long Road in Greymont, Johannesburg, and this was during load shedding and one of those severe storms we had back in March. At one point, Jack was forced to take evasive action and had to swerve to avoid a head-on collision. And although already driving slowly, when braking, Jack's car plunged nose first into a missile-sized hole in the middle of the road. This excavation had been left open for over 3 months due to recurring water leaks. Annoyingly, the hole was miraculously closed within less than a week after Jack's accident. Why do authorities in SA always have to wait for somebody to get hurt or die before taking any action to remedy a threat to public safety? Had he been speeding, Jack may not have survived the accident. He was lucky to get away with only 13 staples in his head. Sadly though, Jack's car was a write-off. If all of that wasn't bad enough, whilst poor Jack was recovering, his lovely wife Dolly was viciously bitten on the leg by a stray dog at the Sophia Town police station whilst delivering required documents about the accident to SAPS. Dolly had to endure a 12-day stay in the hospital and was given very poor treatment by the attending doctor, which led to necrosis setting in and at one stage a threat of possible amputation. This was the longest poor Jack and Dolly had been apart in their 51-year marriage, and the distress and anguish for both of them was plain for all to see. I first learned of this incident while scrolling on Facebook, and I was immediately incensed when I saw this picture on Intelligence Bureau SA, and made an instant comment where I vowed to find the occupants and assist wherever I could. I just knew no matter who they were, there was no way they were going to get compensation from Jhb Water, JRA or the council. Sadly, 6 months later this has proved to be true. Poor Jack and Dolly have not received a cent of compensation for any of the drama that they've had to endure over the last 6 months. So I need your help to raise 250,000 Rand to find Jack a replacement car, to cover some towing costs, medical costs that were incurred, and also some relocation costs as they've decided to move to a smaller place later on in September. My priority right now is to help this wonderful couple get back what they lost through no fault of their own. This incident, caused by a municipal failure, could have happened to any one of us, our parents, grandparents, or children. For the full story on how they suffered and how you can help, please visit the I Got Jack's Back page on the BackaBuddy website. I know times are tough for many of us, but if I can get 2,500 people to commit to just 100 Rand or more, I will be able to fulfill the obligation of helping Jack and Dolly restore their health, dignity, and a sense of independence. So please get together with your work colleagues, friends, or family, pool your resources, and click on the donate button to make sure you've got Jack's back too.
This fundraising campaign for Jack and Dolly Gitelson is run by Dave Cohen, also known as DJ Little Dave, from Little Dave's Big Company.